Arriving in Malaga feels a little different from the moment you step off the ship. There's a warmth to it that isn't just the weather, it's the way the city opens itself up gradually. You don't get everything at once. Instead, Malaga reveals itself layer by layer, like it's quietly letting you discover what matters most. What makes it interesting is how naturally those layers sit together. You've got centuries of history rising above you on one hill, and just a few streets away, the birthplace of one of the most influential artists in the world. It's not trying to separate the past from the present, it lets them exist side by side. And as you walk into the city, you realize very quickly this isn't a place you rush.
Malaga doesn't feel like it's trying to impress you, which is exactly why it does. It's confident in a very relaxed way. There's history everywhere, but it's not presented like a museum you need to tiptoe through. It's just there, around you, under you, sometimes above you, occasionally all at once. You'll turn a corner and find Roman ruins, keep walking and pass through a Moorish archway. Then suddenly you're standing outside a cafe, deciding whether you're here for culture or snacks. The correct answer, by the way, is both.
We start at the Alcazaba, Malaga's 11th century Moorish fortress. From below, it looks solid and defensive. Thick walls climbing the hillside, built to protect the city from anyone approaching by land or sea. But once you step inside, everything changes. The space opens up into courtyards filled with greenery. Palm trees rise between stone walls. Arched doorways frame quiet walkways. And everywhere, there's the sound of water. It's subtle at first, a channel there, but as you move through the Alcazaba, you realize that water isn't just decoration, it's part of the design.
It's honestly one of the most calming places you can walk through. The city noise disappears almost immediately, and you're left with this soft, steady sound of water moving through the space. It feels intentional, because it is. The design wasn't just about defense. It was about creating an environment that felt controlled, cool, and balanced. Also, it's a very strategic way of making you slow down. You start walking like you're in a hurry, and about 5 minutes later you're just strolling, looking at details, pretending you fully understand architecture.
That contrast is what makes the Alcazaba so impressive. From the outside, it's strength and protection. Inside, it's comfort and calm. It was designed to serve both purposes at once, and standing here now, it still works exactly as intended. You can see why this hill mattered. From here, you have a clear view of the city and the coastline, which made it one of the most important strategic points in Malaga for centuries. Above the Alcazaba sits Gibralfaro Castle, and the climb up is worth it for one reason alone: perspective. From the top, Malaga spreads out in front of you. The bullring, the marina, the port, and just beyond that, the open Mediterranean, and right there in the harbor, the ship.
This is the moment where everything clicks into place. You look down at the city, then out to the sea, and suddenly it makes sense why this location mattered so much. Also, this is where everyone suddenly becomes very aware of their posture. There's something about a view like this that makes people stand slightly straighter, like they're part of the scene.
For centuries, this viewpoint wasn't just about scenery, it was about control. Whoever held this position could see everything coming in and out of the harbor: trade routes, ships, goods, ideas. Malaga was connected to all of it. And even now, that connection is still there. The ships look different, the reasons for traveling have changed, but the movement hasn't stopped. From the hilltops, we move back into the city, to Plaza de la Merced, where Pablo Picasso was born in 1881. It's easy to think of Picasso as a global figure, someone whose work belongs to museums and galleries around the world. But standing here, you're reminded that every story has a starting point.
And what I like about the Picasso Birthplace Museum is that it doesn't try to overwhelm you with his fame. It brings things back to something much simpler. You see early sketches, small drawings, glimpses of how he started. It's not about the finished masterpieces, it's about the beginning.
Those early works feel different because they're honest. There's curiosity in them, experimentation, the sense that he was still figuring things out. And that's what makes it interesting, because before he changed the way people saw art, he was just someone learning how to see.
It's also slightly reassuring, because it reminds you that even the most famous names started somewhere very normal, not perfect, not finished, just starting.
From art and history, we step into something completely different. La Concepcion Botanical Garden. This space feels like it belongs somewhere else entirely. It's lush, layered, and full of plant life that doesn't match the dry coastal landscape you expect from southern Spain.
Walking in here feels like someone quietly changed the setting without telling you. One minute you're in a city built on stone and sunlight, and the next you're surrounded by dense greenery and shade. There's bamboo towering above you, palm trees stretching out in every direction, and paths that feel like they're leading somewhere slightly hidden.
The gardens were created in the 19th century by a family who traveled extensively and brought plants back from around the world. Over time, it became one of the most important tropical plant collections in Europe.
And then there's the Wisteria Arbor, which feels like walking through a living tunnel. When it's in bloom, purple flowers hang down in long clusters, and the whole space feels softer, quieter. It's one of those places where you stop without being told to stop.
Back in the city, Atrazana's market brings everything together in a different way. Before you even go inside, the entrance tells you something important. That large archway is part of a 14th century Moorish shipyard. This building once played a role in constructing ships. Now it's filled with food, conversation, and movement.
And it's busy in the best way. Not chaotic, just full of life. People shopping, talking, choosing ingredients, catching up. It feels like the city is actually happening here, not just being shown.
Inside, you'll find seafood brought in fresh, fruits and vegetables from across the region, spices, meats, everything you'd expect from a traditional market.
And then you get to the back, and suddenly, there's this huge stained glass window lighting the entire space. It tells the story of Malaga, from its early history to the present day, and when the sunlight comes through it, the whole market changes.
It's one of those moments where everything overlaps. History, daily life, architecture, food, all in one place. Malaga doesn't try to be one thing. It doesn't simplify itself to make it easier to understand.
It's layered, and it's comfortable with that. You don't need to separate the past from the present here. They move together.
From fortress walls to art studios, from quiet gardens to busy markets.
It all connects.
And that's what stays with you.
All right, time to test that attention span.
Pablo Picasso was born in Malaga in 1881. Which artistic movement is he most famous for helping create? A. Impressionism. B. Cubism. C. Surrealism. D. Baroque. Drop your answer in the comments. A, B, C, or D.
And tag someone who says they understand modern art, but quietly hopes no one asks follow-up questions.
For more stories, places, and everything in between.
Stay curious.
We'll see you in the next port.
And trust me, Malaga is just the beginning.
We have a winner, and I am not being chill about it. Someone just took that leaderboard apart like it was light practice. Moves were intentional. Timing was locked. Confidence, unbothered. Big congrats to our champion. You absolutely showed out. Your notification is about to land quicker than a live patch update. Keep an eye on your comments. We'll grab your details and get that prize moving your way. Smooth process, zero chaos. Didn't see your name this round? Don't switch tabs on us. This isn't a one-off highlight. It's an ongoing storyline, and the next chapter is about to drop. Fresh reset, clean board, new energy, so power up those fingers, because the next spotlight, it might land right on you. No hesitation, no slow reactions, no watching from the sidelines. Stay bold, stay sharp, stay locked in. Let's see who takes it next.